what I wanted to be when I grow up, I often remember my times in elementary school. I thought I wanted to be a professional waitress when I was that age. Little did I know that being a professional waitress really wasn't a career. As I moved on to middle school and high school, I found myself really involved with video, more likely the behind the scenes work rather than in front of the camera. But as time went on, my teachers encouraged me to also be in front of the camera, and so I did. My friend and I created our very own television show that was broadcast to the entire high school 2 days a week. And with that, I found my love for broadcasting. I loved being in front of the camera, doing investigative stories, and I also liked working behind the scenes, cutting the video footage, adding in music, and really just making the pieces my own. I decided that broadcasting was a career choice for me. So when I had the opportunity to go to community college for free on a broadcasting scholarship, I jumped at the opportunity. During my first semester, I learned more about the real world of broadcasting than I had ever before, and I thought, this sounds like it's for me. As time went on though, and I moved into my second semester, I realized that the long hours you would have to put into in order to be a professional broadcaster really weren't worth it. Oh, and by the way, the money, definitely not worth it. I'd have to get up at like 3 in the morning to go to a morning show, and in this market, I'd be lucky if I was making about $30,000. On top of all of that, I discovered that I really wanted to have a family, and I wanted to be close to my own family, and I thought there's no way I can do that with being a broadcaster. So I went to my favorite teacher of all time, and I said, what am I supposed to do with my life? And he said, have you ever thought about being a teacher? That question stuck with me, and so I changed my major, enrolled at Pittsburgh State University in the Communication Education program, and I have never looked back. This is my 8th year of teaching, and I have to tell you that I have chosen the career path for me. Not only do I love what I do, I can honestly say that it doesn't feel like a job most days. Of course, there are those days where I question why I teach high schoolers, but I do love what I do. And as far as I'm concerned, I can be at this job until I retire in the same building. That's how much I love where I teach. When you ask kids what they want to be when they grow up, it's really hard for them to look beyond their surroundings. But I encourage you to ask children, what do you think you want to be? Because you never know, it will probably change.